Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today we're going to be transcending Gambit. But before we do so, I just want to give you guys a quick showcase of just how amazing he is with just his uniform. So the build is the same. We have not transcended him. We have taken his gears to 25 in anticipation, in preparation of transcending him. But really, the thing I want to highlight is how with a very simple change, they've made Gambit even better than before, because Gambit was pretty much a one-note character. Now, his one note was very good, but he was in many ways a one-note character. Just 5, and then kite, and then 5. Now you do 3, cancel 5, and the 3, not only does it look dope to see those massive cards, but they help by adding some hits at the beginning of the rotation, especially if you're using a CTP of energy, to sort of trigger that proc. So look at this, on stage 70, with just 1 striker and the old support combo, he is melting. Not quite as fast as Cable, doesn't have a CTP of rage, he's got a CTP of energy, right? But he is killing it. He's going to finish that stage in under 2 minutes. Now, of course, at this point in the game, given the development of content, you might not be willing to purchase this uniform if you're just going to leave him at tier 2, not transcended, not awakened. So that's why we're going to be pressing this button in just a second. But I just want to cover the build really quickly. Like I said, all the gears are at 25 because that's what I need, not for awakening, but for transcending. You can awaken the character and get their skill all the way to level 6 without transcending, but transcending is what's going to give you that juicy stat bonus. So as you can see here, my bullseye has been awakened. I cannot transcend because his gears are all 20, but I do have his awakened ability, Dark Precision Destruction, at level 6. You get all those juicy bonuses, and you get the bonus skill to use at the beginning. So we're going to be going all the way with Gambit here, but I would say this uniform is definitely worthwhile if you're going to go all the way with Gambit. If you're not going to go all the way and you're just going to maybe awaken and not transcend, then I'm not sure. I still think he's very, very good, and I think he's really fun to play. Gambit's always been fun to play for me, but it's a decision that you have to make. And of course, with 240 characters, you are not limited by your options. You can literally build any character that you want. That's what makes this game so dope. So we got a CTP of energy. Some of you guys were giving me some, some BS, not BS, but you were hassling me in the comments, being like, re-roll your CTP of energy. It's only a 180 proc, you whale. So I went ahead and I re-rolled it. I think the ignore dodge went down. The crit damage went up. He doesn't need the crit damage because he's got, where's the crit damage, bro? 30% crit damage sitting on lucky streak there. So you know what? As amazing as he is with an energy, I'm not saying he would be better or even as good with a rage, but it would be so easy to cap his stats with a rage. Not saying you should give him a rage, just saying that he has some amazing stats. He's got the guaranteed crit as well, right? The 30% guaranteed crit rate. So that rage would just be popping off every, whatever, 7 seconds. But yeah, let's get into it. Chain hit damage, juicy. Let's go ahead and awaken this bad boy. The full deck. Let me screenshot this one, possibly for a thumbnail. And so we got 1,000,000 gold, 240 CCF, 350 awakening stones, and 1,000 mandalays. You can get the mandalays and the awakening stones in squad battle. So I don't want to hear no fuss about, I can't awaken any characters. Just play squad battle, man. It's super easy. You can even auto play squad battle. Oh, right, the animation. Oh, that was extremely underwhelming. Aces high. I don't know if those aces were high. I felt high when I was watching that because I felt like there was things missing. So it seems like what they did with this animation is they just removed X23 and Nightcrawler, and it's just Gambit alone in the dark attacking nothing. It's a pretty bizarre animation. I don't know if they ran out of time, but in my opinion, it would be a lot better if there was, I don't know, any background, literally any background besides the void of complete darkness. Did he get swallowed by a black hole? And then, you know what I would do? I would put some enemies there. Yeah. Just sprinkle some AIM soldiers or some Ultron robots or my face, whatever, it doesn't matter. Anywho, we've got the uniform at Legendary. We did not push it to Mythic for 2 reasons. 1, I don't have the bios, and 2, oh, it's actually just 1. I thought he needed feathers, my bad. Deadpool and Cable need feathers, but yeah. His uniform, I'm missing some bios. I'm gonna have to buy an X-Gene subscription. But anyways, check out the uniform options. Cable, Gambit has much better options than anybody else, including Cable. So he's got Kamala Khan, awesome uniform, great rework. Rogue, it's about to be outdated, but still a good uniform. Spider-Man 2099, awesome uniform. Domino, Marvel Now, and then King of Hell, Ghost Rider. So really, really good uniform options for Gambino. We've got dodge, energy attack, HP, and dodge. Really nice. Now, I could roll this to skill cooldown because I do need 2.5%. I'm at 47.5. We'll be fine. So let's go ahead and level up this skill now. We need to get this all the way to stage 6, and I can actually do that there. But I can't do that because I need feathers. Oh no, I'm short 500 feathers. Well, I'm gonna have to go buy them. Okay, and we're back. I got really lucky with the Nightcrawler boxes, and I only ended up buying one of the $13 packs to get 500 feathers. So let's go ahead now and level up that skill with my newly acquired 500 Phoenix feathers. There we go. That's the total cost to get the skill from level 1 to 6. You need 720 feathers, 180 Emcron crystals, and 350 more Awakening crystals. We end up getting crit damage, crit rate, 70% ignore dodge for 10 seconds, which is very nice for Null. And then debuff removal, and then we get that 40% frenzy, or that 40-second, excuse me, frenzy buff, the 25-25. And we get a damage proc for 10 seconds. The only triggers for one skill, but yeah. 2.6 million gold later, there we go, maximum skill. And now for another 100 and 200 and 500,000 gold, we get this stat bump here. He gains about, what is that, 7,000 energy attack, which is not bad. And then he gains about 6,000 HP. A little bit low on the stats, gotta be honest. His physical defense doesn't even crack 5 digits. Could have been a little bit better for Gambo, but it is what it is. Gambit's so sick, love him to death. So yeah, I do want to see him rise and shine. So now, Mr. X. Ooh, I like that. Mr. X? So mysterious. Now let's go back. I've heard that the Awakening skill doesn't do that much damage. But now let's go back and see how much damage we can do on this exact same stage now that we have our good old-fashioned Transcended Gambit. Afterwards, we'll be testing Null, don't worry, but I just want to see here what we're going to do. And I believe we're going to do 3 cancel 6. See how much damage that does. Oh, there's no all defense down. True. We do have the buff now with the new stats, but yeah, I should have probably skipped the first rotation, or the first Awakening skill, right? That's nice though. That's nice though. That damage is nice. Yeah, I think opening with 3-5. Ooh, what do we do with the co-op skill? I think opening with 3-5 and then doing 6 later is actually better, which is what we're gonna do here. So we're gonna stack this up. And then we're just going to pop the Awakening skill after and see how much damage that does. Then we're going to go right back into 5. Okay. Nice. Ooh, so we're about 3 or 4 bars ahead of where we would have been. 2 or 3 bars, given the same amount of time. I'm not terribly impressed with the Awakening skill thus far, but now let's give him the actual test here and see how he does. We're gonna go to stage 5 Null. I've heard some pretty good things about Gambit, so let's see if he can hold up to my testing. I just did 5 there off proc because I'm really just trying to push the next phase. Yeah, we're like 30 seconds behind. I have no faith in this clear right now. Gambit has nice burst damage, but this is just not gonna cut it. That's a bar and a half, buddy. That's just not enough. Oh boy, he's gonna get guard broken like crazy here. I mean, it's nice that his 5th skill moves him around and all that jazz. Wow, he just got interrupted. Like, it's cool that he can move around with the 5th skill and he's got decent movement speed, but I don't see this happening. Like, so you can squeeze in the damage kind of early, but he's just doing a bar of damage, bro. I can't win with a bar of damage on every rotation. He's definitely got to do more damage. Yeah. He's obviously got some advantages against Null because of the movement speed, the movement on the skill, allowing you to position yourself however you want. But yeah, that damage on proc is really bad. The iframe is really good because then you can like, kind of move away from him and stuff. But yeah, this first run here, I am not impressed. And you can obviously dodge that attack, which guard breaks you and steals your buffs, but I just don't have enough damage to do stage 5. Okay, so Gambit is having a bit of a hard time, it seems. I don't know what to say exactly, but we're gonna proc on 5 and then just do 6 after the fact here to then proc on 5 there. But I had to lower the stage from 5 to 4, and then I also had to switch over Cyclops to Mystique because Gambit just wasn't doing enough damage, which is kind of sad. I really like his playstyle, but it seems to really not suit the Null fight at all. Like, he procs too early, and the targeting on 3, like, the damage is so nice, but then the targeting on 3 and 6 is not good for the fight, because if Null moves around in the second phase, the 6th skill has no tracking. It has no tracking at all. We're trying to dodge the cages, but yeah. Less than 20 bars in a minute is what it is. He procs very consistently, which is one thing that I have noticed, which is good, but it means you do have to alter your rotation. See, I just proc by accident on 2. Man, you really have to like stop. With 1 second left on his proc, you legitimately have to just stop. See? Otherwise, he will literally proc on any skill you press. With 100% ignore dodge for whatever reason, he's just like a procking machine, which is great. You can just press 5 and get the proc off. It's great for that. It's very consistent. But for those of you that are used to sort of doing 3 cancel, like what I was just doing against Cull Obsidian with 3 cancel 5, can't do that. If I do that here, oh, I got lucky. But yeah. So this is the first time we're actually on time. It's like, it's so hilarious seeing the cards hitting Null, so I love that, and that's why I keep trying with Gambit. But when I tell you that it's been frustrating, it's been frustrating. Now here I'm going to show you how the targeting is bad. So we're going to do this, and you can see that Null is just inside of the targeting, and that's why it's missing. So even though his 6th skill has, iframe ignore, because Null is just a little bit closer than he should be, it doesn't do any damage. So the radius and the cone, the area of effect, is really bad on this skill. But it's just still so fun to play him, because look at this. I can do damage while I'm dodging those spikes. I can chase him around the arena here. But yeah, if he moves from where he is, if he doesn't move, it's great, right? But if he does move, it's garbage. Well, that's the first time I didn't proc properly. Wow. Huh. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame that Gambit didn't get a tier 3, because his 1, 2, and 4 basically cannot be pressed. Now, of course, you have really hilarious moments like that where I almost died, but where you can sort of, you can do damage while repositioning yourself. That's the beauty of Gambit's 5th skill, right? That's what's always made him such a charming character, and that's why he's good. He has some good moments against Null, but here you can see, man, the damage is really bad. Oh, the damage is all at the end, maybe? Is that so? Okay, that's okay. I can live with that. See, look, we can squeeze the 5 in here. We can get the proc. Like, Gambit's really fun against Null. I really want to figure this out. I feel like maybe I'm doing something wrong. But on the other hand, like, look at that, unlimited range, so gorgeous. Nice. That damage is actually not bad. All right. Well, you know what we'll do? We're going to test the Awakening skill here. I want to show you guys a full run. We'll test the Awakening skill here again when Null lands and see if... Oh, we actually might die. I want to see if maybe the Awakening skill... Okay, you know what? We're going to play it safe here, because I do want to get all the way to the end of this fight. We'll do the Awakening skill when he is doing his little cocoon thing at the end. Ow. But see, you can position yourself for this. Whew. This is very, very close. This is very tight. You can also, I'll also be able to hit him. Oh, I healed a lot. I'll also be able to hit him from here, correct? Like, the range on this skill is nutty. Yep. Oh, I got interrupted. That sucks. Never mind. That's kind of a bummer. I thought I'd be able to hit him, but I got slapped by the symbiote thing. All right, let's take a look here and see if we do not cancel this skill, if there's some sort of burst of damage at the end. And I think the animation got interrupted because we got too far away. That's not enough damage. We are absolutely going to lose. Yep, here it comes. Wow. Stage 4, and he cannot solo. With 100% ignore dodge, a CTP of energy, transcended with Mystique passive. And the team up with Deadpool. The team with Deadpool doesn't offer that much, but still. I gotta say, unlike Cable, I'm kind of disappointed in Gambit. I am kind of disappointed. 33,000 energy attack. I don't have any Odin's Blessings. I don't even have his Uru fully awakened, so the build could get a little bit better. You know, I could throw some Odin's Blessings on there, but you know, it can't get that much better, to be perfectly honest with you. His crit rate could go up, I guess. I could, you know, amplify those Urus, but yeah, we got stage 10 Power of Angry Hulk. I upgraded this one. We've got a 200 proc. We've got a legendary uniform. You know, maybe the extra 600 energy attack is going to help him a lot. Maybe that's going to push him over the hump. So I'll do a recap when I get him there. But yeah, I'm not that impressed. You know, I was saying there may not be a reason to purchase this uniform. Obviously, if you love Gambit, you're going to purchase it. But I was going to say, you know, from a meta point of view, if you're not going to transcend him, there may not be much of a point in getting the uniform because there are characters that can just do what he does better still. But seeing his production against Null, maybe he's better in Danger Room Extreme, but I mean, he's got tons of burst damage, and burst damage is always useful. I just expected his burst damage to be a little bit more bursty. Now, you may see wildly different results from other channels that have a little bit of Pierce on their cards, and this is a topic that I haven't yet discussed on the channel. I've discussed it on the stream quite a few times, but I've heard from a lot of players that if you have Pierce on your cards, and I'll show you a card that I've crafted but I haven't equipped yet. So like if you have Pierce, this card gives 5% additional Pierce. If you have a little bit of Pierce in your cards, 2%, 4%, 5%, whatever, the characters that you use that have chain hit damage, their damage spikes, which is why a lot of YouTubers who have Pierce say that Sentry is so good against Null because he's got 25% chain hit. And that may be the reason why I'm struggling against Null and they're not. Now, I'm not saying you should go, you know, you have to go and spend thousands of dollars or whatever, maxing out your cards and things like that just for Gambit. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that there may be a discrepancy based on just a little bit of Pierce. Now, I'm purposely not crafting my cards to prove a point until the end of this month, after which I'll reinvestigate, and who knows, maybe with just 2% Pierce, which is very easy to get, you know, maybe with that, Gambit's gonna ram through stage 5. I don't know. But as it stands right now with 0 crafted cards, I don't think I can recommend him as a character to build up specifically to clear Null. I really did expect more of him. Maybe I'm being too hard on him, but I really did expect more with a support and the ignore dodge. He just wasn't quite up to snuff. But yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't play him well enough. Hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of Gambit, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.